I thought that was a really good win for us. Really proud of our assistant coaches and our players on how hard they worked during the week. I thought we had a really good game plan, that our players came out and executed it. I think we got a little tired all week long of hearing how physical team they were and how hard they hit, and I think our guys took it personal and felt like we were the more physical team out there today. We executed well. We wanted to start the game out throwing the ball. We knew they were going to bring their safeties to the run and try to outnumber us in the run. So the game plan going in was to throw the football, and our guys ran really good routes. And we had good protection, and Lamar was very accurate with the throws. The first half, I thought our defense played really, really well. Completely stopped the run, got turnovers that led to points. We lost a little bit of concentration there in the third quarter. And then I like the way we executed on special teams. So that was a good game for us against a team that I think is pretty good.
Bobby, you mentioned they were tired about hearing how hard they hit and stuff like that. Do you think that was kind of what was behind that defensive performance for you guys in the first half? Was it 54 total yards? They only allowed 2 first downs.
Yeah, I thought we really controlled the line of scrimmage. But going into the game, our players, I think, wanted to really prove that we were a physical football team and that we could control both fronts. Our defensive front and our offensive front took it personal. We really had a good, hard, physical week of practice, and it carried over to the game.
Tremaine's first pick, how big was that to establishing momentum?
It was great. I thought we just did a great job on defense. Understood what they were trying to do, really shut down the run, understood the routes. But to be able to get that interception early and then lead to points is something that really helps you.
Bobby, with all the attention the offense has gotten, deservedly so, in Lamar, how confident are you in the defense and how good the defense you guys have this year?
Yeah, I think we're really good on defense. I think that we do what you need to do to be a good defensive football team, which is control the line of scrimmage, linebackers that have great instincts and understand what's going on out there. And then we're able to get pass rush, which leads to turnovers. And we're a smart defensive football team. We're able to do some things with our coverage, and like even Grenard's interception was a great defensive call and very, very well executed.
Switch to Black Creek, he comes out and has a record performance day. I did like how he played.
Yeah, I thought he did a really nice job. We brought him out last Sunday night and worked extremely hard on our timing of everything, and then he did a good job all week long. So I think I'm really happy to see. I was happy to see the snaps, the holds, putting the ball in the right spot, and certainly he did a great job of kicking it.
Coach, now that you're mid-season, teams are starting to get a lot more film on Lamar, starting to scout his tendencies. How do you kind of help him through that to make sure he still has success?
You do what we did today. You attack what they do, and we came out early and attacked the fact that they were going to play man coverage and try to get extra people to the run. And I'm very confident that we can throw the ball with anybody. So we come out and execute our passing game, and we let them run it a few times, but it was really about throwing the football to win the game.
What made Cole Hicatini so effective today?
He's a good player. He can catch the ball and run, and he gets open. So it's great to see his execution. I thought he could have scored a touchdown if he didn't cut back, and you have to just have more confidence in your speed. Like Colby Smith, you don't have enough confidence in your speed, so they call you cutback Colby. So he could have easily scored that time, I think, staying straight down the field.
The offensive lineman, I had the numbers rushing-wise, but it looked like in many of the plays which Lamar got downfield, he had all the time in the world to throw.
Yeah, particularly in the first half. I thought they were very focused and they were really giving second effort. I think that's the thing we always talk about offensive line is having good effort isn't good enough as an offensive lineman. You have to have second effort and you have to hustle. And he had good space. That's what is important to me, is that we set firmly and our tackles widen the pocket. And anytime you get space and room, I think you can be really effective as a quarterback.
Bobby, Lamar broke the record for single season touchdowns scored combined today, and he's just a little bit more than halfway through a season. Is it kind of hard to wrap your mind around some of those numbers that he's putting up?
Yeah, I don't think we really worry a whole lot about that. I think it's congratulations to him. He's an unbelievable competitor. And I know that he gives a lot of credit to his teammates for it. And, you know, anytime that you're having numbers like that, it means that the other 10 guys around you are really executing and doing their job too. Lamar's a special player, a special young man, and I'm just really fortunate I get to coach him.
Finley came into the game as one of the nation's most accurate passers today. He just gets over 50% completion with those 2 picks. Did you guys see anything on film coming in?
We just felt like we needed to mix some coverages up and not let them just throw the ball out there and the receivers catch it and run. I thought that helped us early, as our ability to tackle in space and then get some pressure on them and change some coverage looks on them, you know, so that he couldn't just go off of his pre-snap look. He had to know what we were doing after he snapped the ball.
Coach, you mentioned Jonathan Bernard's interception earlier, and I think he had a tip ball as well today. How has he been progressing in practice, working behind Fields and Hearns, and what did you make of his game today?
Yeah, he's a good football player. You know, he's got good talent, and another guy that's very smart. He really understands football, and a lot of times he'll know what the play is before you run it. I think you're going to see him just continue to get better and better.
Coach, do you have any word on how Devontae Fields is doing?
No, not yet. I haven't talked to our medical staff yet.
Do you know what it was? Upper body, shoulders?
Like I said, I haven't talked to the medical staff yet.
The way you guys have scored on games at noon, any chance you're going to get the rest of the home games at noon?
Yeah, why not, right? But, you know, we really don't have anything to do with the time. They just tell us when we're going to play, and all we want is for the crowd to come early and stay and you know, be great for us. I think it helped us a few times on third down, no doubt about it. So it was great to look up there and see all the seats full, and I think we put on a good show for them.
How has that changed since your first time through here, just in terms of the support, the interest, big notable difference?
Yeah, I felt like we've always had a great crowd. You know, I've always felt like this is a hard place to play, and that our fans are very educated and really give us an advantage. You know, I remember back when we had Elvis Doomerville, we felt like third down, you know, was his best friend because it was loud and hard on him to getting the ball snapped, and then he had a real big advantage to beat that tackle.
What do you think of specifically maybe the one, I don't know if it was Lamar's last throw, maybe the Staples, the last touchdown, just how he zipped it in there? I mean, he seems like he throws some very elite passes for how good a runner he is.
Yeah, I think you see, like, every game you're going to see 1 or 2 throws that there's not a lot of people in the country that can make. You know, the first post to Jalen Smith was perfect. Hit him right in stride, and Jalen showed, you know, his speed after the catch. But the perfect throw is what allowed him to continue and score. The throw to Staples is just a great job of a quick release and being able to get velocity on the ball. He really snapped his wrist, and you know, that was a fun touchdown because I don't think you could really fit a lot of guys couldn't fit that one in there.
All right, Coach.
Thank you. Appreciate it.